Hi everyone, Linda here again with you from Godnot Lane Jewellery. This week we've got another pair of earrings and I think you guys are going to love these. I do, I just think they're absolutely stunning. Here we go. I'm going to try and hold them so you can see them properly. Very hard to hold earrings under a camera, so I'll lay them down. Now this is going to be a very quick tutorial because it's not really about technique or constructing things or anything like that. Like, we're not doing any wire wrapping, we're not doing any construction work whatsoever. It's just basically putting the earrings together, and you'll see that when we get started in the video. So I'm just going to grab all my supplies together and we'll get going on these earrings. Okay, let's get started. So what I've got here, I've got 3 copper washers, all in different sizes. This is my little box of copper washers here. Get this open. So I've just used the largest size in the thinnest width across here. As you can see, there's thicker ones. So I've just used the thinnest ones in those, in that one. And then I've gone down to, I think it's this size here. Oh, that's too big. Must be the next one down. Yeah, that size there. And then down to a smaller one. And then I've just hammered it with the ball peen part of my hammer. Just lightly. I didn't do it like a, you know, take all my aggressions or anything out on it. I just lightly hammered it. Okay, so we've got 3 of those. And then I've got some little beaded chain here. Now, the beaded chain, I showed you last week how to make the beaded chain. I'll leave a link up the top here if you didn't see that one. And I'll also leave a link down the bottom in the description on how to put the chain together. It's quite easy, so, you know, no biggies on that one. Plus I have an ear wire. I have 3 20 gauge jump rings that I made on, just double check here, yeah, on this size mandrel here, which I think is 3 or 4 millimeters. And then I've got a couple of tiny little 20 gauge jump rings here that I made on this mandrel here, so a narrow one. I think that's like 1 or 2 millimeters, very small one there. The seed beads are size 8. They're the Miyuki Picasso seed beads. And I also have a little drop here that I've got threaded onto a jump ring there. The jump ring for that one is 22 gauge. And I used that size mandrel there, which is the same size I used for all of these here. This little drop is called, it's a Trans Cobalt AB. It's a Miyuki 3.4 millimeter drop. So that's what I used on there. Okay, so let's get going with this. I've got them all laid out here, and I've got them all threaded up in different lengths. So you can sort of make yours any length that you want to make. I'll let you know what I've got here. On this one here, I think I've got 11. Let me see. Not counting the drop at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, if you want to write that down so you remember it. 11 for that one. Then I think this one, one of them here is longer than the other. I just can't remember what I did. This one I haven't added the drop yet, so that's the drop that we're going to add there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on that one, and then an empty jump ring at the top. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that one. That's got a little drop on the bottom. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that one. And then we've got an empty one at the top of this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that one with the empty one at the top. Okay, I've just got to look at my other one now and see what I've done here. So I've started at the bottom anyway, so I'm going to take one of these bigger jump rings. And I'm going to open that up. I take my longest one first. I think it was my longest. Just let me check here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's not my longest one at all. It's the one with 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not that one. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Did I not make a 9? I thought I did. Okay, let me just stop and get myself organised here. Sorry, I thought I was, but I'm not. Okay, so I'm back with you and I got myself all sorted. I've laid them out so I know where I am. So what we'll do first is we'll add the little drop bead to the bottom of our last one here. So I'm just taking that in between the 2 beads so that it dangles nicely. And as I mentioned, this little drop bead is wrapped on a 22 gauge wire. And I did that because the 20 gauge wouldn't fit nicely through the hole and let it sit and dangle nicely. Okay, so we're going to take the bottom one now. I'm going to take one of this one here I've already opened. I'm going to add my little drop on. And it's going through the empty jump ring there at the top. Popping this on. And then popping the other washer on. Okay, so that one's easy, it's done. Can lay that down. Now, our next one, we're going to add our jump ring. And I'm going to add this one. Which has, I should tell you how many, this one's got the 11 on it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, that's got the 11 on it. So we're going to add that in. And how have I added that one yet? Okay. That's that one. Okay, I picked him up, overhit him. Okay, then we're going to add that on to this one here. And then our top one there and close that up. Okay, I know this is a quick video this week, but it's a beautiful little earring and I just wanted to share it with you guys. There's no technique or anything like that in it, which I said earlier. It's just, what do I want to say? It's just more memory than, you know, where to put the beads and how they lay out. So that's just basically what I wanted to share with you. All right, so we've got the last one to add now. So we're going to pick up this one. And why there's no empty bead on the top of the empty jump ring, I should say, on the top of this one is, or any the other ones, is because I wanted to, and this one here I'm adding on to, because I wanted it to look a bit fuller at the top, not, you know, hanging down with a gap there is what I guess I'm trying to get to. All right, we're going to add that in. And I'm just going to lay that down for a second. I'm going to grab my tiny little jump ring here. I'm going to close him up properly. And you could even add it to the to the ear wire now if you wanted to. Okay, while that's still open there, you can add that onto the bottom of your ear wire, jump ring I mean. Close it up. Close it up properly. And there we go. I just made this extra one here in case I dropped that little one because it's so little or it got lost. So that's our earrings. I think they're beautiful. I love them. You know, I think if you did market stalls or anything like that, I think these would sell very, and you saw how quick and easy that was to put together once you do the initial stringing up of all of these little beads. They all go together really quickly, and these don't take that long to put together either. So I'll show you those in another colour that I did. Where's the other one here? So these are done in the, move these out of the way. These are done in the turquoise colour, and I've got two turquoise. So one's a Picasso and one's just a plain opaque turquoise bead there. And I've added these little drops. Now I'm not sure, I think these might be called magatamas. I can't remember now, but they're in the Picasso finish as well. So that's just to sort of finish the ends of the bead dangles, your little tassel type things there. So that's those. I think they're gorgeous. You know, I know I made them. That's my opinion, but I think they are. And if you do, you'd let me know down the bottom in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. As I said, quick, simple, easy put together once you've got all your bits. You know, you could quite easily make a few pairs of these and sell them very easily. Or give them as Christmas gifts even. Lovely idea. Now, I said last week I would show you the necklace that I was working on. I showed you part of the chain that I made, which again is the beaded chain. So I wanted to share the finished necklace with you. So this is what it looks like. It's got the little drops on the bottom there too, just to finish it off. So it dangles like that. I've got 3 strands that come up into a handmade, the ending there, I can't think what they're called either. And handmade clasp as well. So this is our necklace. It looks beautiful on. I wish I could show you it on, but I can't do that. With our rose that we made in the last one, as you can see. What I wanted it to look like was like 2 ribbons of beads coming down, and this, how do I explain it? For this tip, it looked like a clip or something that was just clipped on to hold them together. So it's I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully you get what I mean. Yeah, but I think that's lovely, and everything's totally handmade, so you can actually say it's a handmade piece because you've made everything on there. Well, I've made everything on there. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed looking at that as well. Let me know down the bottom what you think. Once again, Facebook group. I'll leave a link down the bottom for the private Facebook group if you care to join that. It's there for inspiration. It's there if you need any advice or help, or you have any questions, anything like that. It's there for you to show your work, you know, post a picture and let everybody ooh and ah over it. Yeah, it's a totally private group, so it's a safe group. So if you'd like to join that, I'll leave the link down the bottom. Other than that, oh, sorry, I do have one more thing to tell you. I may not be putting out a video for the next couple of weeks. I'm moving shortly, so I'm really busy trying to get packing and everything done. And then when I get to my new place, well, I'll have unpacking to do. But if I get time, I will pop in another video. That's why this one's quick, because I'm just being so flat out. I hope you all understand that and stay with me. Yeah, other than that, anything else? No, I don't have anything else. So yeah, that's it, guys. All right, everybody have a good one, have a safe one, and I will catch you all. I listen to my stomach going. I'll catch you all hopefully next week. I'll try. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Go out there and make something beautiful. Make sure you have fun while you're doing it. Bye.